Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. The moment my front door creaked open at 8 in the morning, I felt something inside me snap. My wife stumbled in, barefoot, her mascara smeared like bruises across her cheek, her hair tangled as if she'd slept on a stranger's floor. The cold air that rushed in behind her carried a scent I recognized instantly. Cologne that wasn't mine. For a second, I couldn't breathe. Her eyes widened when she saw me standing there in the living room, fully dressed, hands trembling against my coffee mug. She tried to smile, but her lips wouldn't steady. "Oh, you're up," she whispered. Every part of me wanted to look away, but I couldn't. I watched her sway, watched the guilt flicker across her face, watched the truth hover between us like a blade. "Where were you?" I asked. My voice came out quiet, but the quiet felt more dangerous than shouting. She winced as if the softness hurt more. I fell asleep at Sarah's place. Girls' night. We drank, and I lost track of time. A lie. A terrible one. And we both knew it. But I still felt that old, pathetic ache, the part of me that wanted to believe her, wanted things to be simple, wanted us to go back to when mornings didn't begin with fear. "I called Sarah," I said slowly. "She said she hasn't seen you in a month." My wife froze. Her breathing changed. I watched her chest rise too quickly, watched panic replace the hangover in her eyes. She didn't deny it. Not immediately. That silence told me more than any confession could. "Please," she whispered. "Can we not do this right now?" But it was already happening. My world was ripping open, and every second felt like falling. I stepped closer. "Who were you with?" Her lips trembled. Tears gathered but didn't fall. She looked like someone choking on a truth they could no longer swallow. "Someone I shouldn't have been," she finally said. My heart cracked with a painful, humiliating slowness. She kept talking, as if trying to outrun her own confession. It wasn't supposed to happen. It started as talking. Just talking. I didn't mean to let it go that far. That far. Those two words sliced through me. "How long?" I asked. She pressed shaking fingers to her forehead. "A few weeks." Weeks. While I was home cooking dinners. Waiting for her texts. Kissing her goodnight. Telling her I loved her, believing she loved me back. I felt sick. She tried to touch my arm, but I stepped away. Something in her face collapsed. "It wasn't love," she whispered. "It was escape." I was angry. I felt unseen. That night last month when we fought, I said things I shouldn't have. He said things I needed to hear. And I let it become something it shouldn't have. Anger surged hot and sudden through me. "So you punished me by sleeping with someone else?" "It wasn't about punishing you," she cried. "It was about punishing myself." The words hung heavy, confusing, painful. Part confession. Part plea. My voice shook. "Then why go back to him last night?" She looked at me with raw, cornered honesty. "Because I didn't know how to stop." Something inside me went hollow. For a moment, neither of us spoke. The morning light crept across the floor, too bright, too cruel. I felt everything, anger, grief, disbelief, colliding until I couldn't tell one from the other. Finally, I said, "I can't do this anymore." She burst into sobs. "Please. Don't leave. I'll cut him off. I'll do anything." But the betrayal was no longer just an event. It was a truth I couldn't unsee. I walked to the door, my hand shaking as I set my keys on the table. "I'm not leaving," I said quietly. "You are. And when you walk out this time, don't stumble back in." Her face crumpled as she understood. By the time she left, the sun had fully risen, and the house felt unbearably silent. I stood alone in the quiet, my heart in pieces, but for the first time in months, I felt something sharp and clear beneath the pain. I felt free.